Greetings, you guys. So this is gonna be like a random read. So I had pulled some cards last night. I was doing a reading for my sister, and when I was done reading her, I was just like randomly shuffling, and all these cards came out, and a clear ass message came through. So I felt led to share this with the collective. The cards that came out was pretty interesting. So take this because there's going to be something that resonates for someone, may not be the full message or whatever, but something is bound to stick and to resonate. So what I picked up, so I had the King of Wands. He came out first. So this, to me, like, the King of Wands is coming out as like a masculine energy that is comfortable being on their own, independent, attractive, maybe, doing well for themselves, highly sought after, maybe be someone that is desirable. This is someone that is comfortable in their singlehood, unlike the King of Cups or the King of Pentacles, which could be more like the husband or the boyfriend energy. The King of Wands to me is like happily single but mature in their singlehood. They're not like the Knight of Wands that's just like playing people, playing games, being a fuckboy, feeding into the whole, I'm in love with you or this is that, and then, they're out doing other things. The King of Wands is straight up and say like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm single. There's a maturity behind it. So this is someone that's comfortable in that, in their own independence. They don't have to be a fire sign, but they definitely can be, or they have certain type of attributes that could be very, very charismatic. They could be prideful on the downside of things, maybe a little bit egotistical. But this is someone that is confident in themselves. They could be a creative individual. With the Two of Swords, this is someone that is conflicted by a connection. They have some truth, they have some guidance, they have some type of insight, but they don't have the full knowing. They could be refusing to see. So when I got this, it was very clear that this person was like, have received a gift from the divine, something stable, something true, something authentic, something that has the ability to grow, something that you can create longevity, a home, generational wealth, legacy, all of that. There's a potential in this, and this was an opportunity that was given, or this person was presented with something or someone. The Three of Cups is like, am I ready to let go of my singlehood, my single life, being able to pick and choose, being able to put one down and pick another up? Like, am I ready for this? The Three of Pentacles came out in reverse. And with the Three of Pentacles I picked up, is like, is this something that I'm really ready to invest in? This sacred energy, it's a sacred connection. It's a third energy between two people and divine spirit. Something that's sacred. Because this person could have the ability to tame all of that in me, to tame this wild side or this part of me. And it could be a fear of change. You're feeling like this person's going to change me. I'm not going to be able to be myself anymore. And I don't necessarily feel, it could be good or bad. Maybe this person does have some ways that are not, they're kind of out of balance, kind of ruthless, if they're in their shadow. But if this is like just a fear that they don't need to have of someone coming in to make them into someone they're not, God's not going to send somebody that's divine for you, that's going to make you someone that you're not. A part of unconditional love is acceptance of who we are, not accepting any fuckery or bullshit, even though you can still love a person. I was watching a reading. It was maybe like sometime this week, and she said something that was very profound, because the way that I explained unconditional love is like our parents and stuff. We can do bad things, but at the end of the day, I'll still love you, but I'm going to show you tough love as your mother. I'm still going to punish you if you're doing things that are not that are not right. But she had said something like, your child could be a mass murderer, but that doesn't mean that they're not your child and that you don't still love them. You don't love what they did did or do, excuse me, I try to say two words at once, but you still love them because they're your child, right? So if this is someone that is divinely sent to you, or this is someone that has an energy of divine love, or there's someone that is spiritual, or they are connected with God, they have the concept of what love is, this person is going to love you unconditionally for who you are. Doesn't mean that they're going to put up with your BS or like that or love that. You know, in karmic connections, we can bring out the worst in each other when we're karmically connected with others. There's all types of toxicity. We feed more into the toxicity. We become comfortable in a toxic relationship because we're comfortable dealing with our being in our wounds and being in our toxicity. So it's comfortable to lay in shit. You know, it's comfortable to lay in our own shit, right? And then if another person's already toxic themselves, then they're like, hey, well, we could just sit in here and play in the mud together and just be dirty together, right? But with a divine connection, it's meant to bring out the best in you. And it could come through in very painful, transformative ways. That's how I see the Strength card. It's number 8. Number 8 can be a number of infinite energy. It could be a number of power. It could be a number of strength. It could be a number of warnings, or it could be a number of prophecy. It could also be a number of awakening. It could be a number of transformation, something that's never ending, rebirth. And the lion represents dominion and power and strength and pride. If it's in the opposite, if it's in a shadow attribute, then it becomes toxic. So I feel like there's someone that this feminine energy here, that this masculine is like, I don't know, because there's a healing energy that comes over them, and it does possibly shift and change their whole energy, switch whatever toxicity or any wounds that need to come up. And to this lion, it could be like, this person's trying to tame me, but who's to say that she's not there to comfort them or to help them in some type of way? Who knows? They could have, something bad could have happened to this lion, and this woman could be here to help them heal. Who knows? There's many ways that you can tap into that. The world, this is like, this could be it. That's scary. Like, this could be the end all be all. This could be the last person. This could be the one. That I feel there's a sense of victory in that. With the world card, it's a completion, it's a victory, it's a blessing. But at the same time, it could be a burden to this person. A burden that they're not sure that they're ready, or they're perceiving it as that because of the energy, the intensity of it. But it's a load that needs to be dropped because there's a potential of happiness. This is someone that has went through a lot, afraid of being hurt, afraid of being disappointed. Maybe again, maybe this King of Wands went through something in the past where they vowed that they would never go down that road again. But this person deep down inside, they do want this happy ending. They do want a 10 of Cups energy. When I see the 10 of Cups sometimes in love readings, I take it as a situation where either a couple has gone through a lot together and persevered and came to a place of true happiness, or where two individuals have both gone through things in their life and maybe in their love life where it was so painful, but they reached that divine promise of meeting someone or finding their soul tribe, their soulmate, their one, a person that they feel at home with and can have all of this abundance and can foresee a prosperous future together, potential of all these great things together. They can see it. They share the same vision. With the 5 of Cups, it's like, I don't want to deal with this again. They're focusing on the 3 of Cups. These could be 3 significant connections or 2 significant connections, or just connections in general, where the cups spilled over. There was nothing but disappointment. But this person, little do they don't see the fact that there's 2 cups. There's a divine union behind them. They don't see that. They're not aware of it, or they're not acknowledging it because they're caught up in their own pain. Then you have the 9 of Pentacles. This person may feel like they don't have anything to offer of some sort, or that this feminine and just has it all together. This feminine just is already abundant to where they don't need what this person has. So it's like, why work towards it? If this person is already abundant, they have everything that they need. Again, this could be pridefulness. This could be ego. The 2 8s, the 8 of Pentacles and the Strength card. This could be someone's pride, someone's ego. that's causing them to think like that, their pain, their disappointment. Because there is divine energy here. There's a divine spark. There's a divine opportunity for something. This masculine, in essence, knows that there's something here. Like, they know that. And they might have even manifested or created this. But I do feel like there's a fear here. So I don't know whose person this is or who needed to hear this. I feel like this person will come out of that energy of heaviness. They're going to stop burdening themselves with fear. I feel like this person is going to be divinely led to let it go and maybe to be open to create a new energy, a new beginning, because this isn't the same. This isn't the same chapter, a cycle. A chapter is closed itself out, or it is closing. A karmic cycle is ending. And I feel like what's on the other side of this is this divine connection, this divine union. There seems to be a divine protection surrounding this union, but also this divine feminine energy, because I feel the divine feminine could be a healer of some sort, or be divinely driven by a divine spirit with that infinity symbol over her crown chakra. Some of you guys may not be fully aware of this. Like, this might be something that you can't see. I can't even pick the cards up. That you couldn't see. If you're a feminine, you weren't able to fully see this whole situation and why things are the way that they are. Maybe why this person acts the way that they do. I'm not saying that you guys should be okay with toxic treatment, abuse. I am not saying that at all, so do not twist my words. I don't condone toxic relationships. I do not condone being a doormat. You know, we got to have boundaries. It's okay with being kind and being loving and nurturing, but you got to put boundaries on that, you know, because relationships, they require equal give and take, cannot be one-sided. So Nine of Pentacles can represent also a feminine that is in a place where they can hear spirit. They're in a place of groundedness and stability, and they can hear the guidance and the messages. They may know that this is going to take time. I've never noticed this slug at the bottom of the Nine of Pentacles. I've never noticed that. But they may know that it's going to take some time, that progress, the Ten of Pentacles, this offer that spirit, because if the masculine knows, the feminine knows, right? That there's something abundant that's ahead. There's a path that leads to prosperity and love and joy and longevity, a legacy, generational wealth. And generational wealth does not have to be financial only. It could be emotional, love, you know, memories, something to leave behind. That this feminine knows that, but they know that it might take time to have that Ten of Pentacles with someone. So there's a level of maybe sitting still, being content, and just knowing what you know. Because this Ace makes the 10. So this is something that the divine is offering. The divine is promising. There's potential in this. So I don't feel like I need to pull anything else. I'm going to leave it as it is, as the cards that I got last night. I'm going to leave it out as is. So I hope that this helps someone find peace and find clarity within their situations, whoever it was meant for. And as always, I send much love to you guys. Be blessed. Peace.